Look, gas and grass. No recreational sales. Alright, guys. Well, due to me forgetting to erase and format my memory card, we totally missed the trip on the way down to Colorado Springs. And that's just Alex directly in front of me. These other two I don't know. They're also out enjoying a little mountain ride. I don't know if you saw that. That's pretty cool. That Broadmoor is cool. Look, gas and grass. No recreational sales. Yeah, he has no baffles in his pipes. I do. Looks like we're going to hit a little bit of moisture, some rain. That'll be fun. But I inherited my grandfather's road atlas from 1936. And that's what my grandfather had used to plan. That was the Google Earth. At mileages, at hotels, at prices, at motels, campgrounds, everything that you needed to plan a trip. And he had planned a couple. And the way he did it is he made notes on a piece of paper, shoved it in there, but he also took a pen and drew on the highways that he drove. Now, he had relatives here in Colorado, but he lived in Iowa. And he had planned one trip from Iowa down through St. Louis, Kansas City, Wichita, came over and up through Denver, went up through Yellowstone, and started heading back east through South Dakota, hit Chicago, and then Holland, Michigan, U-turn, came back down through Chicago, and back to Iowa. So I'm planning a trip on the same highways that he had taken, because that was before these improved interstate highways like we're on right now. A lot of these were just roads between two cities that went through cities, stoplights and farms and what have you. For those of you who don't know, that's the way highways used to be. And it took a long time. It took a lot of time. First off, the speed limits were, 30 miles per hour, maybe, 35. And that's kind of what the comfort level on those cars were on dirt roads. Back in the 30s. And I can guarantee that the Atlas was written in 1930. My grandfather did not have a 1930 car. He was a farmer. So my guess is he had a car that was at least 15 to 20 years older than that Atlas. So we're looking about a 1910, 1950. I don't know what. But that's a brutal trip in those old school cars. But everybody did it all the time. They didn't know any different. It was that or it was horseback. And every little tiny town could fix those cars. So if you had a breakdown, you needed a blacksmith. That's about it. Or a carpenter. And then you were able to do that. So I am planning a motorcycle trip. I'm using Furcot. Furcot is the mapping software that I've used. I like it. I can manipulate it. I can do whatever I want to it. It's free. They do have a subscription basis if you want to add like overlays, like satellite views and stuff like that. But for the most part, it just tells you current highways, and you can tell it. I'm driving a car, I'm driving a motorcycle, I'm driving a bicycle, I'm hiking, whatever. This is how many miles I'm going to travel a day. This is when I stop, I'm going to stop for this much. This is my fuel range. You pre-program that in, and then all you have to do is lay in your route. It will automatically pick places for you to stop or even spend the night. If you don't like that, you can override it. For a 3,800 mile trip, that's going to be approximately 10 days. Not a consistent travel, 3,800 miles. We could probably get done if we just busted our ass. But that's not the point of this trip. The point of this trip is to see the old highways, see the old towns. And so we're going to be taking our time. And we're going to stay on the old highway as much as possible, with one exception. Because there's a lot of places where you exit, it's the old highway, and then you exit back on within a mile. So I'm going to plan in there, if there's a stretch over 5 miles of the old highway, we're going to ride that. Otherwise, we're going to ride parallel to it. Ooh, smell of brakes. You guys smell that? That's why that truck is stopped alongside the road. Those brakes or clutch, it was a distinct smell of burnt asbestos of some kind. Guys, I think we're going to miss the rain. It's moving slow. And I think we're going a little bit faster. Of course, we got to stop for fuel. Maybe we'll stop just long enough to enjoy the rain. Oh, it must have rained pretty good here. So it looks like it rained without us.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I know you wanted to go through it.
I'll survive.
I'll do better next time.
There will be others.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit it dries on the other side of Castle Rock. Just one little belt of rain coming right through here.
Probably.
I drilled a little hole in that, and it's got a speaker in here, so it tells me when it's recording
Oh, nice.
and when it's on, and when it's low or the memory's full.
Does the speaker do anything else or just that?
Just that.
Okay.
On the other models, it would be part of the intercom.
Yeah, on the Bluetooth, just the actual.
Yeah, I mean, this is the same speaker that Sena uses on their intercoms.
How well can you hear stuff through it? I mean, is
Just
it
fine.
clear even when you're riding?
There's no volume control, and it's maybe that far away from my ear.
Oh, okay.
So I could actually have my Bluetooth in, and I might still be able to hear it. Depends how loud my Bluetooth is. But with the Sena and the Cardos, since it's Bluetooth, you just hook it up to your phone, and you'd listen to music through that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I want one. Is so my headphones don't. When I'm taking this off, my headphones get stuck between it and the helmet, and I gotta kind of wiggle, and they pop out of my ears.
Yeah.
So I want to get that Bluetooth so I have the speakers. Huh?
Do you want to go like 25, or do you want to go up down Parker Road?
I don't care. I'll just follow.
We'll just go down the highway.
All actually not that. It's really not that bad. I thought it was colder on the way back when I saw the clouds.
I can deal this. I've driven in 30 degrees,
Yeah.
and that starts getting, you start,
Well, before I sold my last bike, I would ride it with snow on the ground as long as there wasn't snow on the road. And yeah, I mean, you'd be riding and you'd like take your hands off for a second, put down there, and
yeah.
warm them back up a little.
Oh, low battery. All right, so Cena's telling me we got a low battery, guys. So we're gonna end up wrapping up this video. I'll see you guys all next week. Ciao.